Just another quick one. I thought I'd just hop on and show you. If I just turn it around a little bit, you can see there the lampshade. Now, there's quite a funny story about that because that was on top of a skip. It hadn't been raining. I think it had just been put out. We were going out of a car park behind some shops, and my husband stopped the car, jumped out, got it, put it in the back of the car, and there was somebody else that was a little bit further behind us, and I bet she thought, what the blooming heck's going off here? I often wonder, just what she thought of somebody hopping out and picking it up. My husband's very good when I say to him, can you just see if you can get me that? If it's not fastened down, and it's going to be thrown away, I think fair play. And it's just a bit of fun, really. Just look at that. I mean, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but every time I look at it, it just makes me smile. There's something very kitsch about it and very over the top, and it's something that you don't see very often nowadays, something of that scale, and that's what I find quite amusing. I think my ideal home would be Axminster carpets, Anaglypta wallpaper. I'm really stuck in the past. Velour settees, which is like a velvet. I absolutely used to love those. My grandmother, she had a little green sofa, and it was like leather green, and then it had got green velvet cushions. And at the time I hadn't got space for it because I lived in a terraced house. When she passed away, I would have loved it. But hey ho, you've got what you've got, and that's it, isn't it? But I just thought I'd tell you the backstory about my husband jumping out of the car and getting it. He's also done it with Belfast sinks. Years and years ago, people just used to throw them away, and he once put a Belfast sink that was being thrown away on his sledge that we'd took the lads out with, and dragged it all the way home. When I think about it, because we often laugh about it and say we won't be able to do it now. I mean, we've moved quite a lot of furniture about just recently, and we've said there'll not be many more years that we can do this. As you get older, you think you can do something, but you start to pick it up and you think, no, it's just too heavy. Today I moved a very large Christmas cacti. I'll just turn you around, see if you can see it. It's there. Right there, look. And I nearly knocked everything over because it was so heavy. It was incredible because it's quite a big plant, and I had to negotiate it over my husband's bottle of wine. At weekends, he has 1.5 bottles of wine. He has half a bottle of wine on a Friday, same on Saturday, same on Sunday. It's just what he loves to do. It's his treat. So I nearly knocked that over, but I just managed to catch it. Yesterday, I was upstairs. Whether it's because I've got this cold or not, I was moving some plants and I pulled some over. I had to clean all the compost up. It was a spider plant that had sort of got itself tangled with its babies, how they do on runners, and it got caught up in that. So that was something that I didn't realise I'd got to do yesterday. And I'd got a quilt cover to put on the bed, a clean one. Luckily it didn't stay on or anything. I managed to get it off. So it's amazing, isn't it? But I did think I'd tell you about the lampshade because I found it so funny. Right, anyway, I better crack on. plus the other thing that was funny, it was massive, you know what I mean? But remember, we have come home with a stag's head in the stuffed one in the back of the car that I've got in the hall. I mean, whatever anybody thought when they saw us coming with that, I do not know. Anyway, don't forget to stay eccentric, because then it makes everybody else look odd. Bye.